moderate and heavy, right? Worst kind of rain, direct TV rain. When your picture turns into that mosaic, and you know you're going to be there for a while, right? Does anybody still get direct TV anymore? Not anymore. Yeah, it's hard to make jokes about DirecTV. They have Larry King's prostate regularly running on DirecTV. He's been dead for a couple of months, so it's kind of disconcerting. Whenever I leave a hotel room, I find it demoralizing. Do you ever look in rooms that are being cleaned, and people are slobs when they aren't, they have someone picking up after them. And I feel sorry actually for the housekeeping staff sometimes. So yeah, when I was married, my wife and I would be at a hotel for a while, and we would be leaving. And she'd always ask me, how much do you think we should tip the maid? And I would say, how about like $12,000? What's it? You think that would be enough for you to pick up stuff from people? Worse than that, I don't sleep well in hotel rooms. I have a buddy, he goes all the time. Now, tell me if you think this is true. He says, you never sleep on the side of the bed where the hotel phone is. Because that's where people sit, talking on the phone, and there's a huge concentration of ass bacteria on the bed where the phone is. Yeah, you never thought of that, did you? Yeah. Well, I think of that when I'm trying to go to sleep. I never sleep by the phone. So in topical news, the poor Queen Elizabeth, I see her funeral's tomorrow. And it doesn't seem right. She died, about a week ago? And they've been flying her all around the United Kingdom I guess for her subjects to pay final respects, but I do not trust those royals, Prince Meghan, King Harry, whatever they call themselves, I think they're doing it to take one last benefit from the Queen's American Express card. That's where if you fly when you're dead, you get triple frequent flyer miles. There are things that bother me. I'll see if it bothers you, and I just wanted to do this bit. The thing that always bothered me was the show Hawaii Five-0. You guys know Hawaii Five-0, right? You probably know the new one with Alex Loughlin, But I go back to the 70s, and my roommate in college actually wrote for the show. He calls me up, we're doing a show on Hawaii Five-0. I said, what's it about? It's a cop show in Hawaii. I said, cop show in Hawaii? What do you do in a year when you run out of material? And he said, what? I said, well, it's Hawaii. Hawaii is the most populated, isolated landmass in the world. It's 4,000 miles from Japan, 2,600 miles from the United States. It's surrounded by sharks in the Pacific Ocean. Who's going to commit a major crime in Hawaii? You got no place to go. Where are you going to flee to enjoy your loot from the bank? You got no place to go. I told the guy you should rename the series, call it Delaware Five-0. Because you're in Delaware, you can go to Maryland or Virginia. You got a place to escape to. But it shows you what I know. The series has been on for a million years, right? But I just wanted to be McGarrett for one day. I'd be in that little concrete room, and I'd be interrogating the suspect. And the suspect's, oh, McGarrett, tough cop, you're gonna get rough with me and beat a confession out of me. And I say, no, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna order a psych consult on you. That's the number one thing. I want to see if you have any awareness of where you are. Did you flunk third grade geography? You're in friggin' Hawaii. You got no place to go. Did you not think I was gonna catch you? I don't know. I just find the show disconcerting that anybody would commit a crime in Hawaii. I did, however, come up with the idea that it would be a fairly good place for cops, because the whole island of Oahu is like 60. It's like 300 square miles, like 60 by 30. So McGarrett is driving around in that Crown Vic of his, and he's got a year. A year goes by, brings it in for the inspection. And says, you better go over this pretty carefully. Make sure it's safe. The shocks, brakes, tires. I must have put at least 1,200 miles on this baby. Jesus, take care of it. Well, anyway, that's good. Got to go. Actually, one of my buddies is working at the morgue, believe it or not, down at Tampa General Hospital, and he asked me to come down and help him with an autopsy, believe it or not, tonight. And I asked him, do you really think I'm qualified to help you, doing an autopsy? And he said, sure, just think of it as another kind of open mic night. Thank you.